This is Bobby C. from the world's most famous arena, and we begin our look at sports this Friday morning with the Battle of the Boroughs.
Just the majority of the second half, they just had more energy than us, and that's not the team we are. We have to be on the better end of that, especially when we come into road games.
Coach Jeff came in here and snapped on us. He was mad about them shooting 50%, which we should never allow a team to come on our court and shoot that well. And so, he went off on us, and we responded.
They did a great job pressuring us, and I think we kind of went away from what we know. First half, we did a great job with sharing the ball, and then next minute, as soon as we got sped up, it was like the ball wasn't even, it was sticking a lot more. So
we looked like we had a back-to-back, not them, and the first half. And then the second half, we understood what we had to do, and we just went out there. Didn't start off great, but we knew that at one point we were going to break the game, and Melo got us going in the third. And then the second unit just came in and brought that good energy, and we were able to finish the game.
Carmelo Anthony scored 14 of his 22 points in the third quarter, and Kristaps Porzingis added 21 in that 110-96 Knicks victory Wednesday night at the Garden. In the win, guard Brandon Jennings signaled to Willie Hernan-Gomez to not help up the opponent. He told his teammate there's an advantage to having a tougher old-school mindset. The new-look Knicks are still searching for an identity. They'll be in Boston tonight and Toronto on Sunday. As for the banged-up Nets, they are in Phoenix Saturday before heading to Los Angeles Monday to face the Clippers. Giants wide receiver Victor Cruz turns 30 years young today. To celebrate, he is rehabbing his injured ankle. The injury could keep him out of Monday night's game against the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Kickoff is set for 8:30 p.m. at MetLife Stadium. Big Blue is hoping another wideout stays hot. Odell Beckham Jr. had 2 touchdowns last week against Philadelphia and a 28-20 victory that was highlighted by 4 passing TDs from Eli Manning. Beckham needs 69 receiving yards Monday night in his 35th career game to become the fastest player in NFL history to reach 3,500 receiving yards. The great Lance Allworth did it in 37 games. While the G-men are looking for a burst from Odell, they'll also be hoping to slow Bengals star receiver A.J. Green. He has a size advantage over the Giants' corners and will be a big challenge Monday night. He already burned the Jets earlier in the season here in New York, but with a little ground game from Cincy, I'll take the Giants to roll to 6-3. On the flip side, the Jets are 3-6 following last week's meltdown in Miami, a 27-23 final to the Dolphins. Gang Green are ultra long shots for the postseason now. It doesn't help that Jets center Nick Mangold is back in a walking boot and still not practicing. He is poised to miss his 3rd straight game. Jets head coach Todd Bowles is sticking with QB Ryan Fitzpatrick, praying for some more Fitzmagic. The Jets will host the 3-5 Rams on Sunday at MetLife Stadium. From the NFL to the MLS, where the New York City Football Club played the second leg of their semifinals Sunday at Yankee Stadium, here's our full report.
Obviously, we wanted to, as I said before, to score first, put some pressure, made them think that more in the defensive side. But it's been quite comfortable for them. They've scored 1, 2 very early.
The early goal just kind of hurt us and put us on our heels. That early goal hurt, and yeah, we were up against it after that. Obviously, we had to chase the game after that. We needed 4 goals, kind of left ourselves exposed at the back, and they scored. They countered.
We knew it was going to be hard to keep them off the score sheet. I don't think we did put our heads down that much. I think we were still fighting. But yeah, it was tough today.
We're really disappointed right now, but I think when it passes over the next week and reflect on, the entire season, we improved a lot upon last year, and I expect the same for next year.
Today, only can say sorry for the face we did in the game, but for every year. It's not only today. It's amazing the supporters this year. I said in the speech in the last game of the regular season. they are amazing for us. We are happy, we are proud. We have one of the best supporters in the league, and in where we are only 2 years, 2 years old. It's amazing. Say thank you, and for today, sorry.
Difficult defeat for NYCFC, but truly great strides in their second season. One that was highlighted by the MVP caliber play of David Villa. The Bronx and the city have really embraced NYCFC. The team has a bright future here in the Big Apple. The New York Red Bulls also suffered an abrupt and unexpected end to their season on Sunday. They lost to the Montreal Impact in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports. Star Steven Stamkos had a goal and 2 assists, and the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the New York Islanders 4-1 Thursday night. The Isles will look to rebound in Florida Saturday. The New York Rangers will be back in action following Tuesday's 5-3 loss to Vancouver. The Rangers will be in Calgary Saturday. The New Jersey Devils will be in Buffalo tonight and home for the Sabres Saturday. Mets free agent slugger Yoenis Cespedes has been selected as an NL Silver Slugger for being a top hitter at his position. The outfielder opted out of his contract with the Mets last weekend, but of course could return if the money is right. Mets closer Jeurys Familia is in a jam, but not the kind of most late-inning relievers usually see. He pleaded not guilty to a disorderly persons charge stemming from a domestic violence case with his wife, Bianca. While the Mets will have to wait and see what develops on that front, they did get good news regarding another player and his status in the community. Curtis Granderson, a genuine good guy, is the Players Association's Marvin Miller Man of the Year for his charitable activities. He already had won MLB's Roberto Clemente Award for similar endeavors. What is it with closers and domestic violence? Aroldis Chapman may have turned the corner with his World Series victory with the Chicago Cubs. The Yankees reportedly reached out to their former closer about returning to the Bronx this upcoming season. Chapman could be back and Brian McCann could be gone. More rumors that the Houston Astros have targeted the Yankee catcher to add offense to their lineup. McCann has a no trade and would have to accept the move to Houston. Yankee Stadium will come alive again Saturday afternoon as 6-3 Fordham football squares off against Holy Cross at the Big Ballpark in the Bronx. The Rams are coming off a 24-20 win against Colgate last Saturday at Rose Hill. Holy Cross is 4-6. That game gets going at 3 p.m. Check out FordhamSports.com for more info. Saturday night, UFC fans will also be glued to the tube to check out some MMA history here in the Big Apple. UFC 205 hits Madison Square Garden, the first legalized fight here in the city that never sleeps. UFC star Conor McGregor's prediction for his showdown with Eddie Alvarez, open quote, "I predict I rearrange his face," close quote. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list for a quick thank you note to veterans on Veterans Day. I thought long and hard about penning some commentary following Tuesday night's election results. The polarizing campaign has been such a big topic in this country. It has carried itself over into sports talk. But in the end, I decided I wouldn't spend a couple of minutes in this segment to worry about the future, nor spend time yelling at Colin Kaepernick anymore when the San Francisco QB, who makes it a point to turn his back on the American flag, doesn't even go to vote. Instead, I simply wanted to remind Americans that it's an honor and a privilege to be one, no matter how you feel about the situation. You need to look no further than our veterans on Veterans Day. Many gave their limbs and/or lives defending the flag and the freedom that we all share. With that said, thank you to all of our brave veterans. We honor you today and appreciate you every day. Here's to hoping that peace is in our future. God bless America. That's your look at sports. I'm Bobby C.